Ringo, George, John.
Just as the world was learning their names, Paul McCartney was documenting the rise of Beatlemania with his 35mm Pentax camera. Like this shot of George, Ringo, and John backstage in London, or this one of John Lennon in Paris on the Champs-Élysées. The mostly black and white photos cover a 2-month period between December 1963 and January of 1964, just as the Beatles were on the cusp of worldwide stardom.
What's interesting about the Paris pictures is that in the early days of the residency, they're able to walk the streets really without too much fuss. They're being followed by a small group of photographers, a handful of fans, but they're able to kind of be out and about on their own.
After a tour in their home country, the Beatles performed a 3-week residency at the Olympia Theatre in Paris, a move meant to widen their appeal beyond the UK.
They began 1963 really relatively unknown outside of Liverpool and Hamburg, but that started to change.
And change it did. When they arrived in the US, Beatlemania exploded. McCartney's photos of the band's Pan Am flight to New York in February of 1964 are among the snapshots thought to be lost for nearly 5 decades, and which resurfaced during the pandemic. McCartney is behind the camera, but appears in this self-portrait taken in the reflection of a mirror in the attic of his then-girlfriend's family home, where he wrote the melody for the song Yesterday. 6 decades later, he's giving us an intimate look back at the Beatles before they became among the most photographed people on the planet.